Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige Ross. I really like makeup, I like dogs, I like travels. I don't know what this channel is going to turn into, but I'm excited. If you're excited, then you can subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, and thumbs up this video. Today, we are going to be testing out the new to me, and relatively new-ish, I think it came out in December, L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. It retails for $14.99 at Ulta. It has 30 shades, which is pretty good for the drugstore. I was disappointed because I really do enjoy the L'Oreal Pro Glow. The lightest shade in that is still a decent amount too dark for me, so I have to blend down my neck and, you know, or mix it with like a white foundation, which like who has time for that? Not me. I'm going to insert some swatches for you guys so you can see how the shade compares to other foundations I own. Let's go ahead and get into the application process. But first, we're gonna prime. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I have the cutest, tiniest little bottle. So I got this little guy with like a code on my Sephora order. I am gonna use also a little bit of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm just gonna use this to fill in my pores and fine lines. I don't know if I understand the hype behind the primer yet. I mean, maybe I just haven't used it enough, or maybe I'm not using it the right way. Let me know in the comments below how you guys use this. I know the Tatcha says to use a rice size amount, so I don't know if this is the same. I mean, I can definitely see where maybe it makes my pores a little bit smaller, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Now, we're gonna apply the foundation. I was gonna do half my face with a brush and half my face with a sponge, but I've tried twice now to start with a sponge on one side, and it just doesn't look good to me. I don't know. I have to say, like, the Juno & Co. sponge is doable for me. I could never get behind the Beauty Blender. And then I have an Eco Tool sponge that works pretty good for me. But I don't know, this whole situation of hitting myself in the face, I don't know. But anyway, all that to say, I've tried with a sponge twice now. It was not my thing. So we're gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Loves the Foundation brush. This is not the most recent one because that one sold out and people are trying to sell that on eBay and Mercari or whatever for like 80 bucks. And girl, I'm going to start with one pump on my foundation palette, aka a candle lid from Bath & Body Works. One pumping will be enough. All right, we're going to start with 2 pumps and see where that gets us. Yeah, I already like this so much more than the sponge. I mean, I guess I could see the benefit of the sponge to like kind of go over those brush strokes, like so we could kind of tap in this area, you know, but I'll just get some foundation in my hair. You know, it never hurt. It never hurt anybody. All right, I feel like this is pretty decent, but I also don't know because I'm blind. Well, it's currently 11:08, so we'll say that the application process started around 11 o'clock-ish. I'll do some check-ins for you guys so you can see how it wears throughout the day. All right, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, oldie but a goodie. Also, let me know down below if you have a really hydrating under eye cream or something to recommend because your girl got real dry under eyes and everything is dry. We're just a dry situation over here. Yeah, so I don't want to judge it too harshly, but I gotta say, I mean, you guys definitely can't tell from there, but there's like, it's clinging to this like patch on my under eye and it's like extra like yellow right there. And it's not the fault of the concealer. I've used this concealer. I've been through an entire tube of it before. All right, so I'm gonna just powder. I never powder my whole face because, like I said, your girl got some dry skin. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna mix let me not blind you, but I'm just gonna mix these top 2 right here and go over my cheeks with them just so maybe my bronzer and blush and everything will blend a bit better, but I do have very dry skin, so I don't want to powder the entire face. If you wear glasses, let me know down below what you do to keep your foundation from rubbing off because, and I should mention, like, I feel like this is genuinely like the first powder I've been able to use that doesn't look like absolute crap on my skin, like, because I just have the driest skin, so Hourglass knows what's up, but we are looking very flat and one-dimensional, so let's add some bronzer. Or I'm just using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4. I'm just going to mix these 2 blush shades together. Oh, and I'm using the same brush, and this is like a Coastal Scents something, I don't know, I've had it for a million years. Now for everyone's favorite part, highlight. I'm going to highlight using a ColourPop F5 brush. I'm just going to use the highlight that's in this palette in keeping with the theme of using this palette. I think I like it, but I also sometimes put it on and I feel like it's a little bit too dark for my skin. It's kind of like a peachy, pinky, and I don't like a glittery highlight, and this does have some glitter in it, but it's not like overkill. Like, it's not like a Physicians Formula butter highlight where you're like, stop. Hope this goes well. Like, I can see the peachy pinkiness. Alright, so my initial thoughts, I've had this on for what, like 20-ish minutes? It doesn't look bad. It's not, I don't think it's like my favorite thing I've ever put on my forehead. It looks like pretty dry. Maybe I didn't exfoliate my forehead very well though, so maybe that's also my fault. I don't know. Overall, I mean, it looks pretty decent. I'll try to show you guys what it looks like in natural lighting on my phone, and then I'll take you with me throughout the day and do some check-ins so you guys can see how it's wearing. So that's it, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit.